Well, morning one of the 2019 Archery Antelope hunt. Got in last night late, found a nice spot to park the car. Just working on a little egg scramble for breakfast. Got the morning coffee, as always. Hopefully we get some action today. It's pretty windy. Got a little rain last night. About 65 degrees right now. High 85, gonna be a little on the warm side. Out of here. I'm gonna go find the antelope. Elusive North American pronghorn. Take my bow and arrow, try and shoot one. We're checking out. Just left camp, not 5 miles back. I already see 2 antelope on public land out here. Looks like they're about 3/4 mile off the road. We got some tall grass, we got some hills to work with. So we're gonna whip this big rig around, park it, throw the hiking boots on, try and move in, see what's out there. I didn't see a buck, I saw 2 does. Pretty good chance there's a buck with them. Alright, first morning, first stalk. We're gonna go get her done, hopefully. See what's out there. grass. Got some wind. It's gonna be a pretty good opportunity. They don't get much better than this, really. Just gonna be patient. It's early in the morning. It's about 9:30. It's the first piece we checked out. First hill we come over, doe and 2 fawns. Watched them for a little while. Snuck around, got to the next hill. Nice buck out there with 3 does. Just about on them. Well, I was within probably 50 yards the closest doe, 80 yards from the buck. Perfect cover. Their feed and everything is good. Wind swirled a little bit, the doe caught wind of it. She walked downwind, busted me. That bitch. One of the real fun parts about hunting in South Dakota. My knee is full of these right now from crawling towards those antelope. And prickly pears, they're everywhere out here. I don't know where those antelope went. They're probably 2 miles away. Not seeing a ton of antelope. Seeing a few, not hardly anything on the public land. Spotted a nice buck on a walking area right off the road. Try and sneak down the ditch here. It's almost in range from the ditch. Hopefully I got a little bit of contour. It's just a couple 100 yards. Try and close the distance on us here. Well, I crawled about 300 yards after him as he was just feeding away. I was just crawling towards him. I got into about 80 and saw something in the grass. and he stared at me for about an hour to an hour and a half. I don't know. Just laid there all day. Well, we're right back in the action. Only a mile from that last buck that I wasted 2 hours to stare down with. There's another buck laying down, going. Where he went. Laying down somewhere. Creek bed. Saw one. Everything's winding down. 6:20. Had 4 stalks today, so pretty action packed. Go check out a couple more areas overnight. See what tomorrow brings. Got some does out there on public land. Don't see any bucks with them. Well, we got a doozy on our hands. Found a spot to park the car last night. Got out, flat tire. Oh, no biggie, just fix it. Can't find a jack, Finally we find that. Can't get spare tire off because some not very smart people at Chevy decided to put in a safety hook so the tire doesn't come off. Well, luckily nice rancher folk coming by. Farm's right over here. Was able to help us out, ran to the farm, got an angle grinder with the generator. Grinded that off, good to go. Cranked it up, put the tire on. Jack tipped over the mud, now we're sitting on the brake disc. Had to dig a hole in the road to get a jack under there. Looks like it's crooked again. Crying out loud. I would like to punch in the head whoever designed this stupid thing. 17 years under there, never been used. Rusted shut. Couldn't get the tire off. Should have been a 10-minute fix. Took 4.5 hours. Probably gonna have to kill an antelope today to make up for it. I don't know. We made her though. The new tire's on, finally. It's just one thing after another with it. Nothing's ever as easy as it should be. And we got downpoured on. All our stuff's muddy. But all's well that ends well, right? Get this stuff put away. Go find an antelope shoot. Maybe cook some breakfast. Maybe have beer for breakfast at this point. I don't know. Go find an antelope shoot. Hopefully, pretty nice day out. not want to walk barefoot out here. Bedding down. Spotted some more on public. About 3/4 mile off the road. See at least one buck laying there. I'm not sure, they might all three be bucks. I see 3 antelope. Got a nice cut bank there behind, so easy walking up there, and then hopefully just climb over the hill and be right on them. We'll see what it looks like when we get up there. I got snuck up to a ledge. They got up all their beds and they all fed right in front of me. I had all 4 bucks at 20 yards. First 3 small ones, I had a shot at every one of them, feeding, quartering away. I was waiting for the big one to come up behind the hill. Finally I had him broadside 20 yards. But right when I drew back, they all busted me and took off. No chance for a shot. Oh, that was close. Son of a gun. Had him right there. Didn't get a shot. That is the closest I have ever been to an antelope. I had the 1 buck walk by at 15 yards. The other 2, 20 yards. Could have taken any of them. I was waiting for the biggest one to walk out. Of course, he had to be the last one. They all busted right as I drew back. I thought I had a opportunity. They're all feeding. They didn't even give me a split second. Tough hunting. We got a few hours left. Try and get on something else maybe. Oh, I ain't gonna get another chance like that. 4 bucks within 20 yards. Well, I guess one vehicle issue wasn't enough for the trip. Made it out alright with the spare tire. Now we got this dang thing dying on us. It's going down the road, died. Started it, made a little ways, died again. Trying to limp her to town. Hopefully we can make it. Check engine lights on. We're going good now. We got about 25 miles till we make her there. Fingers crossed. Well, I was hoping we'd be sitting on top of a bluff right now around a campfire. Didn't even get to have a campfire on the trip. Mosquitoes are bad. Could have been worse. We made it to town, thankfully. The vehicle died on us about 6 times on the way here. Just start her back up and keep going until she died again. Made her to the repair shop. Some elk burger tacos coming up. Would have been a little better 2 hours ago on top of the bluff, but what can you do? through the vehicle issues. Had a nice hook, nice connection. Guy came and helped us out on a Sunday morning, put a new fuel filter in here for us. Quite a bit of gunk in the old one, that's what the issue was. So we had about 6-7 hours on the road now. We'll be back though. A little bit of time left in the season. Try and get back on some antelope in September. Fun little first trip. Didn't quite go as planned, but we're heading home. Hopefully everything goes smooth from here. Catch you next time. Alright, I'm back. September 7th today. We're going to try to find some antelope. Been seeing quite a few, but we ain't on no public land yet. Nice windy day. Got a cool breeze. Just got to the first piece of public land. I'm gonna check out. Don't see anything yet. We'll come over the hill and give her a little glass. Well, I just spotted a group of them on public right over here. There's one buck and probably 6 or 7 does. Just rolled past them. I'm gonna get my bow grabbed, sneak down the ditch. They're not too far off the road. This could work out good. I got enough wind, the right wind, hopefully enough grass to get in close. Try to get in there and see if we can't get a shot. Well, I just snuck in into the walk-in. I don't see them anymore, but there's a hill here. I'm hoping they're right on the bottom of it. It's gonna be a perfect stalk. We got tall grass. We got the wind. Really close. They're just up here about 150 yards. All feeding. Slow. Just stay low. I was real close, probably 100 yards. Just had to get another 20-30 yards. And then all of a sudden they're all looking at something. They take off running. Car sitting on the road staring at them long enough to make them nervous. Now there's quite a distance between me and the antelope, and they're on edge. I don't know if I'll keep going after them or try somewhere else. We'll see. Well, I'm definitely not headed to the store to buy a lottery ticket right now. Phew. Just about had those antelope in range. Vehicle on the road sits there and spooks them off. Vehicle drives away. Antelope start coming back, running right to me. I'm sitting there rubbing my hands in the grass. Holy smokes, they're gonna come right here. All of a sudden they stop again. Some guy comes out to the middle of nowhere to dump into this junk pile. Clang, clang, clang. Cans rattling. They gone. Double whammies. 30 miles from any town. 20 miles from a tar road. And then I just get back-to-back people spooking these antelope off for me. Guess it wasn't meant to be. Well, they're on public. Don't think they'd be very easy to put a stalk on, though. Got the shirt inside out. Close to him. Just gonna bull rush him, see what happens. There's the public land. There's the antelope. Fun to see them. Head her home now, and I think they'll be back out next weekend. Try and get on one. Curtsy's coming, me and Curty. Get the they'll have the goat coat on with the little hat. They'll be running right up to him. We'll see. Well, that's all she wrote.